Hey guys, it's Tuesday, so y'all know what that means. It's live oracle cards. And I finally found on TikTok where the damn face filters are, so y'all get my nice, wonderful square jaw. That's it. And I totally forgot my zodiac sign random thing again, so we're going to wing it. How about that? Because I've already sat down and I don't want to get back up. So there's that. Hi guys, how are we? Did everybody have a good weekend? Mine was fabulous. So yeah, are you guys ready? We ended with Capricorns last week, so I say we start with Capricorns this week. What do you guys say? Let's start with Capricorns. So I have a whole bunch of my cards out. I have most of my decks out, actually. I don't know why I felt I needed them all this evening, but here we are, and here they are. So let's start with Capricorns. Well, a merry meet, my love. I am so glad that you're here. Woo! All right, Cappies. Y'all gonna just start throwing shit right off the bat. So, let's see here. I hope everybody had an amazing weekend. We're gonna do almost a tiny little spread here. Well, I say tiny little spread. So far, we're getting a few cards. I am going to try to not go for 3 hours like I did last week, because that was a little bit much. So my jaw hurt after that. It's the Pam. All right, Cappies, here we go. Just in time, Pam. Interesting. I gotta draw a clarity card here. Let's see. All right, Cappies. Y'all got some shit going on. Okay. All right. This is for my Capricorn friends. Gotcha. So I used a few of my different cards, and I forgot to turn my sound down, which means my sound is gonna go off repeatedly through this whole thing. Let's try that. Maybe it won't now. So first we have obsession, and then we have envy upside down, and then we have alone in the world. We have the serpent. This card came out sideways, which is familiar, and then we have the horned cactus, which is resourcefulness. So Cappies, here's the thing for your week this week. All right, there's two sides to this situation. There's something that you guys have been ultra focused on. You have been obsessed with doing, with moving forward, with whatever this is. It's something that you've been absolutely obsessed with making happen. So in doing this, two things have happened here. You've found that this obsession has set you apart from other people, to the point that not only are you no longer looking at other people in an envious way, and I don't mean that Cappies are jealous. I mean that when you look at them and you're like, man, I wish I had a house that size, or man, I wish I got paid that much for my job. No longer are you Cappies looking at people like this. Instead, you're looking at this thing, this obsession, as this has to happen. This has to happen. I have to do it. It has to happen. You're so focused on it that you're kind of shutting some other people out. So that's where your alone in the world card comes in, is shutting some other people out. The problem with this is, and this is a good problem to have, okay? The problem with this is, in shutting some people out, you're shutting out people who are against you. But you're also kind of shutting out people who are trying to help you. So the serpent upside down tells me a couple of different things. That this is not the time for you to pull a complete rebirth of yourself, Cappies. This is the time for you to get back to the parts of yourself that are fucking epic and set you apart from everybody else. The parts that have got this obsession. I'm going to scoot this back slightly so y'all can see my cards kind of a little bit. Maybe not really. Sorry. Okay. So, Cappies, you need to get back to this thing, this obsession of yours. that sets you apart, but this is not the time to reinvent yourself, okay? Seeing the serpent upside down tells me this is the time for you to get back to what you're good at, to get back to the things that make you you, that nose to the grindstone, workaholic, let's get this done type of attitude. The problem is this card right here being sideways. You have a few people that are coming across, they're playing this chaotic neutral with you, okay? They're playing this chaotic neutral in that not only are they coming across as a friend, but they're gathering information. They're also giving you information, but they're giving information to other people too. So the problem is that you need to be very careful on who you trust and who you don't. So this card right here, the alone in the world, like I said, it's got its good and its bad. It's got its good in that you are kind of blocking off the people that mean you ill will, that have nefarious things in mind, that do not work in your highest good. But you're also kind of cutting off people that could help you. So the resourcefulness card right here tells me that you have everything in front of you to get this situation finished. This obsession that you've got going, that you're like, I have to do this, I have to do this. You've got everything you need to hit your end goal, okay? You just need to be careful of some of these people that are coming across as familiars that are not. You also need to be careful to try not be rebirthing yourself, okay? This is the time for you to stay who you are, work your ass off, do your little Cappy workaholic thing that sets you apart. So this makes me very happy for you Capricorns, for us Capricorns, but at the same time, you need to be careful that A, you don't block out the people that can help you, and B, that you're not allowing these people here to get in the middle of your stuff. Does that make sense? So, yeah. So, man, I don't know where I put cards. I have too many decks out this evening. It is what it is. All right. So as far as the beginner class, I just redid the class format because it's being a pain in the butt on there and not letting people into the videos. So you now should have an area in the school part where you can get in and watch the first 2 videos without having to go to Zoom or download anything at all. So yeah. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. All right, Cappies. This is for you Cappies that are attached. What card should we pick? Let's do these. Because 2 just came out with that deck. So. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. So for those of you guys that are just joining, or you found me on the For You page or whatever with my hair magic spells, this is something that you guys can implement into your life. You will see a major difference. Today I did one. I threw a couple pieces of silver in there for connection, for protection, and for basically psychic protection. So against all the bad shit. So silver is also a natural conductor of the moon, and it's an amazing thing to work with. So alrighty, Cappies that are attached. You have respite upside down. Oh, okay. All right, so remember last week, Cappies, when we talked about y'all being on fire this week? And then you got focus. This is for you Cappies that are attached. So for you Cappies that are attached, this is going to be another amazing week for y'all. Because not only are you looking at things with your significant other in a way, in a wonderful way, you're seeing the good in them. You're seeing the things in yourself that you need to change for them. And I'm not saying change yourself. I'm like, everybody has shadow work they do and so on. And sometimes we realize we're being a dick in one way or another, and we realize we need to change it. So that's kind of where you Cappies are this week. The thing is, it's not going to be a bad week for you. It's going to be a great week. You're going to be truly focused on your relationship with this other person. It makes me really happy to see this because it tells me that you are not operating for any kind of nefarious place, and neither are they. It tells me that you guys truly have an amazing connection, and this is not the time for you to sit back and say, oh, everything's good, I'm just going to let it slide. No. This is the week to focus on that other person, to truly show them how much you care about them, and I guarantee you they will show you the same in return. So for you Cappies that are attached, I'm happy for you. That's a great reading to have. All right, my single Cappy friends, here we go. And like I said at the beginning here, I'm not going to go for 3 hours tonight because my jaw hurt from talking so much last time. I couldn't hardly talk or eat. So, yeah. Gotta love getting old, right? All right, my wonderful single Cappies. Oh, we have temptation upside down. And we have abundance. Interesting. Okay, single Cappies. You guys are going to have a lot of people coming your way this week, throwing themselves at you in one way or another. What's interesting is that temptation card being upside down tells me that with you being super focused on everything else than the general reading we just talked about, you're not really going to be that tempted to jump ship on this focus you have for this abundance of people. Because guess what? This abundance of people that's flowing into your life this week, they're going to be there for a little bit. So acknowledge them, say hi, do whatever. Don't forget to take a break. But at the same time, they're not going to tempt you to pull off of this path you're on. So that tells me that this path, there's focus in every one of these. There was focus in that general reading. There was focus in the attached reading, and there was focus in this single reading. So you Cappies are going to be hyper focused this week. You guys are going to be on the ball, on your shit, and you're going to really be knocking it out of the park again. So for you guys that have friends that are Capricorns, I'd suggest that you soak up some of their focus and their on the ball abundance this week, because it's going to be another really, really hardcore, amazing week for Capricorns. So that makes me happy. It makes me happy. It should make all you Capricorns happy. So let's do Aquarius next. And then from there, I don't know. All right. Somebody outside my apartment is being very loud, which means my dogs will probably bark shortly. All right, so this is for Aquarius. I will do Taurus next, my friend. But somebody's going to have to help keep me. I didn't bring a pen or a paper over here because I'm dumb, apparently, this evening. So somebody's going to have to help me stay focused on who I've done and who I haven't. Well, all right then. Thank you, Pam. If you guys don't follow Pam at Native Dreamwalker right there, you damn well better, because we got to get the Pam up to 1,000 followers so she can live with me from across the city or across the state or wherever we happen to be. So, all right, this is for you Aquariuses. Got some interesting cards here. Some of them fell sideways and so on. So let's see what's up. Ooh, all right, Aquariuses, here we go. You have empowerment. You have downcast pride. You have the rainbow. You have taming the wind. This one's sideways. You have root girl, which this is like such a cool card. Check that out. Isn't that cool? So that's the disowned self. And then you have the mirror, which came out sideways. And you have Book of Shadows, which came out sideways. So, you Aquariuses. Man. I know a few of y'all, and I can't wait for them to see this reading because they're going to laugh. So, you Aquariuses are in your heads way too much this week. I'm just going to let you know. Any of y'all that know Aquariuses, that have them in your life, they're going to be in their own heads way too much this week. I'm just letting you know. So, not only are they going to feel super empowered and on top of the world, they are not going to give a fuck about their pride or anybody else's until they have to do this other stuff inside their own head. Okay? So the beginning of the week, like, you know, yesterday, today, tomorrow, these Aquariuses are going to be all about it. They're going to be on their shit. But as the week goes on, there's going to be some things that are illuminated to them. They're going to feel on top of the world like you guys are absolutely taming the wind, like you can do anything you want. Sorry, my son's dog is a jerk ass. So You can do anything you want. You're on it. Yeah. But there's going to be some things pop up with this mirror here. Okay. They're going to pop up and it's going to start just showing you a few little aspects of yourself that you have to fix. These are not glaring things. They're not horrendous things. However, I know how you Aquariuses are. You guys are going to get stuck in your own heads. You're going to fall into this like break of yourself where you have this outward Aquarius that's all about being on top of shit. I've got this. I can do this. And this underside, which is like, I suck. I'm not good enough. Fuck this. Fuck that. Fuck you. And you're going to be pulling away. Okay? So there's a lot, Aquariuses. For those of you guys that have Aquarius friends and significant others, etc., this is going to be one of those weeks for them that's going to be very hard on them mentally. So when you see them sitting there and they're staring off into space and you know that they're in their head too far, whatever it is you need to do to yank them out of that, do so. Because while everything outwardly they're going to be telling you is okay, inwardly they're doing a lot of dancing around some shadow work, but they're not ready to do the hardcore shadow work. So, oh, you Aquariuses, good Lord. Don't be too much inside your own heads this week, guys, because it's not going to get you where you need to be. Instead, look at doing the shadow work. Look at moving forward and look at that motivation, that amazing stuff that you've got going on towards the beginning of the week. All right, so this is for you Aquariuses that are attached. So I've only done Capricorn, and then I'm starting on Aquarius now. And yeah, we'll go from there. I told somebody I would do Taurus next, and so I'm going to do Taurus next. So, well, hi, Florida. All right, so you Aquariuses that are attached. Shadow work is doing work with the dark part of yourself. Everybody has a light and a dark side. The dark side is the parts of you that you hide, that you don't want to acknowledge, that you don't show anybody, etc. So in doing shadow work, this is not getting along with your dark side to the point that you let it rule. It's not squishing it down. It's not breaking it. It's not getting rid of it. You doing shadow work is working with that other dark side of yourself and integrating them together. It's knowing what the problems that you have are, knowing what the dark parts of yourself are, and integrating them with the light parts. So if you're on a spiritual journey, you cannot go very far without doing shadow work. And you'll see that there are people out there that will tell you, oh, I can help it go away. Okay. That is a humongous red flag because your shadow side never goes away. You cannot have light without the dark or dark without the light. You have to learn how to work with yourself shadow-wise. So anyway, okay, so when a card comes out sideways, that means it's kind of a neutral thing. So that's why, like with the Capricorns, when the familiar card came out sideways, I took that as, okay, this is people in your life that are playing both sides of the field. Oh, God, there's my first yawn. Oh, shit. Okay, we're in trouble. We're in trouble if I'm already yawning, y'all. All right, you Aquariuses that are attached. You have knowledge. Y'all are going to get me off topic talking about shit. And you have happiness. So, for you Aquariuses that are attached, here is the cool thing. Even though you guys are going to be in your heads a little too much this week with just life in general, this right here tells me that your person is going to help you keep this week a happy one and a good one for you. So your knowledge and their knowledge of how you two work together is going to be something that pulls you out of your own head. So let them help you, okay? Don't play that, oh no, I've got this shit. I know how some of you Aquariuses are. Let them help you. I've just told them, you know, if you guys have Aquariuses in your life, don't let them be too far in their own heads this week. So let them help you. So when you're sitting there too far in your own head and they bring you a beer or they bring you dinner or they do some stupid ass dance across the room to make you laugh, fucking laugh, man. They're doing it to help you, okay? So you guys, you Aquariuses, this is actually going to be a very good week for you guys that are attached, okay? Enjoy it. Enjoy your relationship. Enjoy that person. And yeah, it's going to be a good week for y'all. All right. Single Aquariuses, here we go. I'm kind of not going as deep as I did last week because, man, last week was a hard week and I don't want a bunch of other hard readings and shit. But at the same time, I also went for 3 hours last week. And while I love you guys, I did not eat dinner yet tonight and I'm hungry. So, motivations. Sorry. All right, so you single Capricorn or Capricorns. You single Aquariuses. Here you go. We have appearance, and then we have action upside down. So, all right, those of y'all that have single Aquariuses in your life, friends, sisters, siblings, brothers, whatever. Okay, y'all are going to have to kick them in their asses this week. Here's why. They're going to get so caught up in their own head with, I'm not good enough, I don't look like this, I'm not tall enough, whatever it is. They're going to get so hung up on their appearance that they're going to want to be stuck inside. They don't want to go anywhere because they don't look right, or they can't do this, or they can't do that. So they're going to be stuck in this inaction phase. It's almost like they're on a treadmill and they don't want to get off. They like beating themselves up. So for those of you guys that have single Aquariuses in your life, kick them in their butts this week and make them do things. Okay? And for those of you Aquariuses that are single, this is a week for you to work on yourself, but not so hardcore that it pulls you off track or that it pulls you out of doing things that you normally would do, okay? Because there's a reason that you're being asked to work on yourself this week. So, there you go. Okay, I said I would do Taurus next, so here we go. And Pam is helping me keep track because I will forget what I've done and have not done. So if you guys don't follow Pam, woo, all right, you Tauruses, getting a little greedy there. For those of you guys that don't follow Pam, she's at Native Dreamwalker on here. You need to do so. All right, let's see here. Okay, we're just going to have cards everywhere. I don't know why, but I feel like you Tauruses need a couple of different decks instead of the ones I was just using. So y'all getting the asshole deck. Oh, okay. I see why we needed the asshole deck. Oh, damn shit. Okay. All right, Tauruses. Y'all was asking for it. Here we go. Just warning you because some of these cards already flipped out. All right, Tauruses. You ready? I mean, seriously, are you ready? Because shit. All right. You have Resurrection upside down. If y'all have never watched me read, those of you that have can tell the people that haven't. I don't sugarcoat shit, and I'm not going to lie. Some of you Tauruses might want to turn the thing off. I'm just saying. I'll be here when you get back. All right, so then you have Sacrifice upside down. You have Fated to Suffer upside down. You have the Indian Cross upside down. You have Insight right side up. Here's the shit, okay? I had 4 of these cards flip out down here. And I was like, okay, this is a little weird up here. Because you have some that look great. And then you have another one that doesn't look so great. This is what bothers me, okay? So you have Familiar upside down. You have the Unicorn right side up. You have the Athame, your tools, your dagger upside down. And you have the Skull upside down. So we're going to start with this top line. And then we're going to talk about this bottom line. So you Tauruses, this right here tells me that you've been in a mode of almost self-protection, okay? You've been kind of keeping to yourself, trudging along that same bullheaded path you've been on. So the good part about that is you're seeing where there's a lot of things in your life that you're no longer having to sacrifice, that you're no longer suffering over. The problem is you're also kind of sugarcoating some shit. So you not only have been, and don't take this the wrong way, because I feel like a lot of you Tauruses have really been working on some things in your life. You've been working on yourself, job-wise, shadow work, etc. Y'all have been doing your due diligence, and this makes me very happy to see. However, in doing that, you kind of are like, oh, I'm good. I've done this shit for 2 weeks. I'm good now. The problem is you've sugar-coated over some things. Seeing that Indian cross there upside down tells me that you're not paying attention. Oh, here's a second yawn. It's going to be a night. You're not paying attention to your directions, to the elements, to the things around you, to the spiritual realm, to the physical realm. You're not paying attention. The Insight card down there at the end. tells me that in not paying attention, you're due for a big smack in the forehead. You're due for a lot of insight toward the end of this week about some situations, and that's what this down here is talking about. Their familiar is upside down. The unicorn is right side up, which is wisdom. It's also magic. Your tools are upside down, and your knowledge is upside down. So, you Tauruses, you guys have a snake in the grass that's hiding behind a beautiful flower, and you can't even see it. This is not just the thorns behind a rose. This is a fucking viper. Okay? This person has been helping you with some of these things here. They've been telling you, oh no, you've got this. This is okay. You've got this. They're really, really letting you believe that you don't have anything to worry about right now, when all they're doing is helping you gloss over and sugarcoat shit. This week is going to be the week that you see what it is they're doing. Because there's no restraining shit. Because there's going to be something significant that smacks you in the forehead a little bit, that gives you an instant amount of insight. When you get this insight, it's going to be like something unlocks in here, and your brain's going to go, oh my God. You're going to realize that this person has been taking away your tools. They have been hiding you from some knowledge. They've been not giving you some knowledge, is more like it. They've been selectively giving you what they feel you need to know about this situation, and so on. So, this week is going to give you a lot of insight into what's been going on lately, but it's also going to illuminate somebody in your life that's really, really been a snake. And when I say snake, I mean a fucking viper, guys. A viper. You've got someone that's really been poisoning everything around you. So, I would advise you guys, if you have gut feelings, if you're listening to this, you Tauruses, if you're listening to this and you're like, oh, I know exactly who this is, or you have a gut feeling or whatever, you need to trust that gut. I know you guys get caught in a rut and you want to do the same thing because it's comfortable, but this person right here is going to absolutely wreck shit for you if you don't cut the head off the snake. And this is going to be hard because this person's been there for a while and they've been giving you advice for a while. So it's going to be hard to let this person go because it's comfortable. It's habit. You've seen these red flags and you've ignored them. So Tauruses, I'm just saying it's going to be a rough week for y'all. So make sure that you're paying attention and you're going into things with your eyes open. And when somebody shows you those fangs, you cut them off. Okay? All right. So this is for my Taurus friends that are attached. If I can hold on to my cards. All right, Sagittarius is next. Let's use these. Want to use these? Let's use these. All right. All right, Tauruses. Okay. Oh, how many is that? Shit. It's going to be rough. Okay. So, all right, Tauruses, you have persuasion. Now, this is for your Tauruses that are attached. Then you have delight upside down. And you have voyage upside down. So, you Tauruses that are attached, you guys have been trying to use your powers of persuasion over your significant other for some things lately. And you're going to get said things. You're going to get those things, said things. You're going to get those. The problem is, in realizing that you kind of manipulated your partner into doing this for you, it's going to take all of the delight and all the joy and all of the fun out of this. So it may be that you've talked them into doing something for you, taking you somewhere, whatever. Oh, Lord. It's been a day. And I've been connecting with people all day and answering messages and so on. And so my spiritual brain is like bleh right now. All right, Tauruses. You guys are going to end up seeing where there's a lot of issues with yourself you're going to have to leave behind if you want your relationship to continue going forward. The thing is, I feel like your significant other, like in looking at these, your significant other really loves you. Seriously, they really, really care about you. And they know you've been using your little powers of persuasion on them to get them to do things. They're going to see this sadness that you've got into yourself after getting what you wanted. 6. Shit. So, yeah. They know you've been doing it. Yeah. All right. So you Tauruses that are single. I am doing Sagittarius next. So if you guys have never watched my readings for the week for the signs, I do a general for the week, and then I do a love reading. Oh, that is too many, you single Tauruses. A love reading for those that are attached and those that are single. All right. So this is for you single Tauruses. Okay. You single Tauruses, you have guilt upside down. You have creation upside down. And you have change upside down. Okay, so here's where you bullheaded Tauruses are going to have an interesting, let's just say interesting week. This is for you single Tauruses, okay? There's a lot of stuff that you guys have been letting go of lately. A lot of guilt, a lot of issues, a lot of problems. And, oh my God, already? I am so sorry. 7. And I've only been doing this 30 minutes. Shit. Okay, so there's a lot of things you guys have been doing and working on with yourself and letting go of. The good thing about this is you no longer feel guilty about some things that ruined your last relationship because you've realized either this was not something that you did or you have come to terms with your parts of it or both that you've let it go. Doesn't mean it doesn't still hurt. You've let it go. You're past it. So the problem is you're going to be stuck in a mode this week where there's no creation and no change. So just coast through this week and do your thing. I think that part of the reason you guys need to coast through this week, and I think that also with you attached Tauruses, oh my God. With you attached Tauruses, there's a reason that things are kind of mellow on the love front because this person, the snake in the grass, is really going to cause y'all some issues. So for you Tauruses, single or attached. Single, don't be worried about trying to find somebody this week. This is not the week. You have the snake to kill first, okay? Sorry, Pam. For you attached Tauruses, you guys need to focus on the things that you've done and been doing with your significant other. And still watch out for that fucking snake. Okay, Sagittariuses. I'll tell you what, I'll do Sagittarius and then I'll do Scorpio, okay? And then somebody asked for Pisces, so we'll do Pisces after that. All right, Sages. Here we go. So this is for the week, y'all. If I can get the cards to the side they want to draw, that would be really cool. They're probably irritated because they haven't been used in a few days. You guys would be proud of me. I actually kind of halfway took a day off yesterday. So Capricorn was my first one that I did. So I've done Capricorn and Aquarius and Taurus. This would be Sagittarius. Ah, you Sagittariuses and wanting all the cards. Stop it. Y'all see that shit? All right. I'll pull out two. Again, with all the cards. Woo, that one flew right over. All right. Okay. Okay, Sagittarius, here we go. You have compliance, calling the storm, the witness upside down, the sorcerer upside down, territory, and the silver box. Okay. So, like I said, compliance, calling the storm, the Witness and the Sorcerer upside down, territory, and the silver box. So, you Sagittariuses, you guys have got something going on, and so half of you have something that you're fixing to be blindsided by. The other half have something that's been going on that you've been doing for a while that you're fixing to get called out on your bullshit. Both ways, y'all are going to get called out on some bullshit, okay? The problem is the way that it's going to be done. The way that it's going to be done is not just somebody being like, man, you're kind of being a dick. This is going to be like, okay, no, here's how it goes. This is this. This is this. I have this evidence, etc., 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 etc. Okay? So they're going to bombard you hardcore with a lot of evidence. And it's going to really, really set that hardcore fire off inside of you. You're going to be ready to absolutely burn everything down around them, around you, whoever else. Like, you don't care. The issue is they're threatening what you feel is your territory. Sorry. Yawnings to sneeze. There we go. They're threatening what you feel like is your territory. And you're going to be wanting to hardcore set boundaries with that territory. The thing is, this person is not someone that's meant to be in your life. They were meant to be in your life for a season. Both of you had something that you had to do to grow with each other. And now that season's over. It's time for that split to be done. They have a path and you have a path. The silver box card right there tells me that there are a lot of things that you guys need to stop and unpack, okay? Yes, you're going to be pissed off this week. Yes, you're going to be wanting to burn the whole state down, burn the house down, burn the country down, burn the fucking planet down. Because this is going to piss you off. It's going to make you very territorial. However, here's the key to getting past this week, Sagittarius. You guys have got to sit back and force yourself to look at the whole situation and to really, really pay attention to what part you played in this, not just their part. Because who gives a shit about their part, okay? Your part is how you reacted to it, the part you had to play in it, what you did, what you didn't do, etc. That's going to help you going forward. So that's the key. You guys need to make sure that you're really, really paying attention to your aspect, your part of this situation. That will help you move forward and be more successful next time. This is going to be a hard week for you Sagittariuses. I'm not going to lie. But it only will be hard if you guys fight that, paying attention to the stuff that you did to contribute to the situation. So these readings are absolutely free. Every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Central, I'm right here with my happy little self. And I do readings for all the signs for free. If you feel like donating, if you feel like sending over some little gifties or whatever, I am not going to say no. But you don't have to. I don't do it for that reason. Okay, so this is for you Sagittariuses that are attached. Let's use these. So that could be to do with love. It could be to do with just a situation. It could be to do with work. It's just a situation in your life right now. So you Sagittariuses that are attached. You have abandonment sideways. And you have adventures right side up. So that tells me Sagittariuses, this is, like I said, for those of you guys that are attached. You've got some issues in your past where you are having some abandonment issues pop up this week. They're going to rear their ugly heads. Everybody has them. Everybody has these weeks. Don't feel like I'm singling you Sagittariuses out. But you've got some abandonment issues that are really going to come up. This is going to feed into that situation and going to make you ready to just burn everything to the ground. Because this person you're feeling like is abandoning you. But it's going to bleed over into your love life with your significant other. Do not let those abandonment issues cause you problems, guys, because you Sagittariuses that are attached, this is an amazing week for you two to have some adventures together, okay? So, don't let those abandonment issues sink into your relationship, okay? It's going to cause problems if you do. So, I have done Capricorn, Aquarius, and Taurus. This is Sagittarius, and then I'm going to do Scorpio and Pisces next. If you guys missed your reading, I do have my live replay on. I have no idea how to get to them, but they're there. Hopefully one of y'all knows how, and you can tell the rest of them because, yeah. I will be uploading this to YouTube, though, probably tomorrow, and I will upload my one from last week. But, yeah, I figured, why the hell not? I should upload them to YouTube. I was uploading them to Facebook, but Facebook is kind of being an ass lately with it. I don't know. So, all right, here we go. Single Sagittarii. That's the plural, right? Am I right there? I'm not right. It's all right. All right, Sagittarius. You have determination and you have stillness. Woo, okay. So, with that other situation going on, Sagittariuses, and you guys are going to be ready to just burn everything to the ground. For you single Sagittariuses, this is not the week for y'all to go out and party and meet some people and be on dating apps, etc. I'm not saying don't be on dating apps. I'm not saying sit at home and not do anything. What I'm saying is that stillness card right there with the determination tells me that you guys are too hyper-focused on getting someone in your life right now. You're going to end up bringing in a person that you don't want to be in your life. So, this is the week for you to kind of be still with it. Let people come in, let them go out, whatever. Just go with the flow. But you need to be still. So think of that lake water that's like glass when everything is just so perfectly still. That's how y'all need to be this week. This is for you single Sagittariuses, okay? Just coast. Just coast, okay? This is not the week just because of all the other bullshit going on in your life. So, all right. Scorpios, here we go. I have not done Cancer or Virgo yet. So I'm doing Scorpios and then Pisces. And hopefully I can remember that. Pam will help me remember, right? I may sing a little bit. It's just been that kind of day. For those of you guys that don't know or are new to my little talk of the tick here or whatever, every Tuesday night I do live oracle cards at 8 p.m. I read for the signs. I just kind of do them in whatever order I feel I need to do. And then on Friday nights, me and the Pam, who is at Native Dreamwalker on here, we do a live on Fridays at 9 p.m. Central, and we talk about 3 topics for the first hour. The second hour, we literally answer questions the whole time. I have some very, very interesting topics to talk about this week. So, yeah. This one right here would be for my Scorpio friends. Woo! All the cards. These cards are being a little jumpy. Shit. I have not done Aries yet. Well, welcome the first time hanging out with us. If you guys missed your sign, like I said, my live replay is on, and I will upload this to YouTube whenever I get done with this. I will upload it to YouTube. All of my social media is the blue Bodie right up there, the blue Bodie. So you can find me wherever. So, all right, here we go. This is for my Scorpio friends. Why am I missing a card? I'm missing a card. You know what? Y'all get my Celtic cards. Yeah. Woo, and then apparently you want all of them. You're not getting 5. All right, I'll do 2 Scorpios. All right, here we go. So, okay. Oh, Scorpios, shit. I don't even want to keep going after flipping these over. Y'all that know some Scorpios, y'all just keep your head down. Okay? Scorpios, here's how your week's going to go. Y'all ready? All right. You have concealment upside down. You have coercion upside down. You have, is this me? You have lightning. You have heart healing. Then you have go with the flow. Then down here, you have hag upside down. And you have the cauldron upside down. Okay. For those of y'all that have Scorpios in and around you, y'all grab some popcorn and watch the fucking shit show, because these Scorpios have had someone that has been really, really pushing their buttons and pushing them a little too far lately. Just like those, I think it was Sagittarius that had the Viper, or no, it was Aquarius. I don't remember. Anyway, just like the ones that had the Viper. So the Scorpios have seen their Viper. This Viper has already been poking its head out and kind of just nipping here and there. And they've gotten to the point where this week it's going to explode. So this Viper's going to come up and be like, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. And the Scorpio friends are going to be like, listen here, motherfucker, I've got a flamethrower. So I hope you guys have popcorn and are ready to watch the fireworks, because holy shit, these Scorpios are fixing to blow the fuck up this week, okay? Hopefully it's not at you, but every little thing is going to set you Scorpios off this week once this main event happens, okay? So, not only is it going to cause you guys to be ready to burn the world down, you're going to be really, really pushing down the things that you need to heal from in order to deal with this person. You are going to go with the flow a little bit, so if they apologize, they calm down, so will you. But if they amp it up, so will you. The good thing about this is, this kind of needs to happen, okay? This person right here has been doing a lot of shit behind your back. They have been doing some really hardcore backstabbing and then throwing a fuzzy blanket over it and telling you, oh, no, I was doing it in your best interest. They were saying this, not me. Yeah. Okay, so this person really does need a touch to the forehead with a flamethrower. So for those of you guys that know some Scorpios, it's going to be an interesting week to watch them react to this. For those of you guys that know some Scorpios, this is going to be an interesting week to just stay out of their path, because it's going to be that week where everything sets them off. So for you Scorpios, be measured in your response is all I'm going to say. There's a lot of power behind this. There's a lot of burn it down power here. You guys don't want to burn everything in the path. I understand this person. I understand cutting the head off the Viper. But watch out for collateral damage. Because if you guys are so angry at this other person, then you may end up snapping at other people. Okay? Or taking it out on people that don't deserve it. So, you Scorpios, when this happens and this person rears their head, after you deal with it, take a break. Go for a drive, sit in your car and scream loud, horrible music. Whatever you need to do. Go out in the middle of the field and scream. Punch some pillows. Go to the gym. I don't know, but y'all cannot go home and take this out on other people, okay? So, just saying. Just saying. All right. So, now I'm really interested to see you Scorpios love reading shit. All right, Scorpios, this is for those of you Scorpios that are attached. Pisces will be after Scorpio, and then I don't know who will do. Let's see. All right, this is for you Scorpios that are attached. Okay. You have seduction upside down. You have community upside down. And you have change right side up. So I saw somebody ask about YouTube. All of my social media is under the blue Bodhi, so you can find me pretty easy. I will be uploading this to YouTube afterwards, and I hope you guys follow me there, as I will be uploading a lot of things. Any live that Pam and I do, any live that I do, etc., will go there. And yeah, we will also have the Trillium Center up and running this week too, so those things will be there as well. All right, so Scorpios that are attached. You have seduction upside down, community upside down, and change right side up. This is going to be a week when you're going to feel like you need to change shit up. For some of you guys, this has been a long time coming, and you're going to end up in a breakup this week. Not only are you going to end up in a breakup this week, you're going to absolutely cut this person off with said flamethrower. For the others of you, This is going to be the week where you're like, I want to change. Something has to change in this relationship or I'm out. So, I haven't done all the signs yet, but there are going to be a couple of signs that if y'all are with Scorpios, you're going to be like, oh yeah, well fuck you too. And it's going to be the fireworks. There's going to be other signs that are going to be like, hey, I want to work this out. So it's going to be a rough week love-wise for you Scorpios too. I feel like I need to tell you guys though to stand your ground. Okay? Stand your ground without being a dick. How about that? Because I have a feeling a lot of these things are a long time coming. Okay? All right. Whoa. That's for single Scorpios. Y'all are impatient. Damn it. Okay. All right, single Scorpios. All right. You Scorpios. Good Lord. You have drama. You have empowerment. You have the flow upside down. And you have stillness. And it fell out like this. Kind of whopper job. Okay? So, you single Scorpios. Man. Not only are you guys going to feel like you are empowered and on top of the world. There's also going to be a lot of drama this week, dating-wise. So here's what I'm going to say. These other two cards here, the flow being upside down and stillness being sideways, this is not the time to go with the flow when it comes to dating for you single Scorpios. This is the time to not be stagnant and to do something different. So if going with the flow has not been working for you, which it obviously hasn't since you're still single, this is the time to change. Get out of the water and walk along the path. Do something completely different. Stop just riding the river and going with the flow because it's not taking you to your person. You need to stop being stagnant and just letting the drama and everything carry you wherever it feels you need to go because that's not it. This empowerment card here tells me that you guys have the power to change where and how your dating life goes from now on. So you need to grab it and do it. Okay? So, let's see. Pisces, yes? I so love tea. All right. And for those of you guys watching, I will upload this in its entirety and y'all will get all of my yawns and my sneezes and everything else. I don't do a lot of editing on things like that. I like doing it the first time. So what you see is what you get. Be prepared. That's the disclosure for the Blue Bodhi. Okay, there you go. All right. Aw, thank you for sharing. So this is for Pisces. Woo, okay. I like it when they just fly out like that. Makes it less difficult on my little hands. Whoa, all right, all right. See, I like it when that happens. All right, all right. Pisces, you got some interesting shit going on here. Got cards flying interesting ways. Okay, Pisces, here we go. This is your general reading for the week. Oh, there was more cards than I thought. All right, Pisces, here we go. We have creation. We have abandonment. We have I won't cry for you, upside down. We have the Andean cross. We have risk, upside down. And this is where it gets interesting too. You have the skull sideways. You have your dagger, your tools sideways. And then you have the labyrinth that fell out like this. Oh, whopper jawed. I know somebody loved hearing me say whopper jawed last week. It was one of my grandma's favorite terms. Okay. So, you guys are going to have kind of some interesting things going on this week. There's a lot here. So, Pisces, this is going to be a severe high and severe low literally at the same time. They're intertwined together. They're braided together this week for y'all. So let's start with the good. You guys have a lot of power and a lot of motivation to go forward with a project. You're ready to create stuff. You're ready to build. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to own it. You also have all of the elements, all the signs, all of the wind behind you here. The problem is you have this huge fear of abandonment and you have issues with failure. While you're ready to move forward and you know you've got this, that failure keeps creeping in up here, like way in the back of your head and twisting that little boar in there, okay? So it's going to make it feel like you can't take this risk because what if you fail? What if this person abandons you? What if your business partner leaves? You know what I mean? Like you're going to really, really be second guessing hardcore everything about yourself. So that's where these cards sideways and whopper jawed come in. As long as you guys go into this week with a clear head, with the knowledge and the evidence you need, all your tools, you'll quickly find your way through this maze of crap that y'all have going on up here. And I didn't mean that like y'all crazy. I meant that in that you guys are overthinking everything and you have a tendency to overthink things. So, you Pisces, when that ugly abandonment issue and those trust issues rear their head way back here, you need to stomp them in the mud. I'm not kidding. Okay? Because you guys have an amazing amount of power to move forward this week and an amazing amount of support behind you. Not just friends and family, but you have the elements, you have the ancestors, you have the cardinal directions, you have everything on your side this week. So you Pisces, this is your week to rule the world, okay? But you're going to be your own downfall if you let those little abandonment shits get in there. And I literally see this like a whole bunch. Anybody who ever watched the South Park episode with the member berries, that's how I see these things. And they're like, oh, you can't do this. Hey, remember that time when you failed this? Hey, this. Squash those shit, okay? Squash it. Because it's going to keep you from moving forward. All right, you Pisces. Let's find out what you're doing love-wise this week. So this is for you attached Pisces. And then what sign am I doing next, guys? Y'all pick. What sign am I doing next? I've done Capricorn. I've done Aquarius. I've done, oh, that's so cute. I've done Pisces, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. So, oh, Aries. Got it. Okay. See, everybody needs a Pam. Well, Pam informed me I'm doing Aries next. So, yeah. Everybody needs a Pam. Let's use these. I love these. Woo, okay. All right then. Nine o'clock. I'm doing pretty good, yeah? Not going too far, not getting off on too many tangents, yeah? All right. Good Lord. This is an interesting array of cards right here. So we have control, we have parasite, we have the lower world, we have covenant, sacred contract, and we have the labyrinth upside down. So for you Aries this week, man, you guys are kind of ruling the world a little bit differently than the Pisces are this week. So you have something going on in your life where you've had, it's two things. You've had a person and a situation around this person that has been really parasitic to you. They've been draining your energy. They've been draining your resources. They've just been draining you completely. Okay? So this is your week to be in control of it. And when I mean in control of it, I mean in control of it. Squash it. Okay? This is the time to be completely done with it, to cut it off, etc. That lower world right there tells me that you also have no problem playing dirty this week when you need to. That contract sideways tells me that this is something, oh my God, I didn't do the Pisces single and attached. I'm sorry. Let me do this Aries reading and then I'll do them. Shit, sorry. I knew I got off track somewhere. I was like, wait, what am I doing? Okay, so you Aries, apparently Aries has some strong energy going on, and I'm just forgetting about the Pisces. I'm so sorry, guys. It's been that kind of day. So you Pisces also have no problem, or not Pisces, you Aries also have no problem kind of playing dirty a little bit here. This contract that you've had with this person, seeing that sideways tells me that you are done. You're done. And you are ready to throw them into this maze where they've had you. So I would not be surprised if there's a lot of you Aries that really turn them and burn them this week. You get some stuff done and you're like, I'm done with your parasitic ass. I'm done with any dealings I had with you. And now I'm going to give you the runaround and let you be in the maze where you've had me. So if you guys have wronged an Aries, y'all are in for it this week. So here's what I'm going to do. Because I think it's interesting that I skipped the Pisces love readings and went straight to the Aries. That tells me that y'all are very, very intertwined together. So I'm going to do a little bit differently. This is going to be for Pisces and Aries attached. Okay? So those of you guys that are Pisces or Aries, and have a significant other, here we go. See? Told you. I don't even have to flip the cards over. They're doing it for me. Wow. I just pulled out 3 fucking cards. Okay. All right, then. So, you guys, the Pisces and the Aries that are attached, here you go. You have purification upside down. It is interesting, especially since they're like completely opposites. But these things flew out like that, which tells me I'm on the right track. You have flow. Here's where it gets really interesting. And let me tell you something. Even though Pisces and Aries are on the opposite sides, this is an amazing love reading for you guys. So you guys that are attached, yeah. All right. You have between worlds. You have living light energy. And you have eternal union. So for you Pisces and you Aries that are attached, there's been some things popping in your head lately where you've kind of wondered if the grass isn't greener on the other side. But you've been going with the flow and you've been letting your relationship stay how it is. This is the week you guys are going to realize that you made the right decision in staying and in continuing to be in this relationship. Because there's going to be a new direction that your relationship shifts in without you even doing anything to make it shift. It's almost like you guys are now going to be teetering between where you were and this amazing other thing up here. So, and when I say teetering, it's like this, kind of moving up as you're going. Because there's a lot of living energy there, of light energy, of just that eternal union card makes me so happy. You guys, one of you has already shifted to a little higher vibration and you've been worried that the other one is not going to go with you. You've been feeling that like, no, I'm not changing. They're going to go whoop like this and meet you. So, for you Aries and you Pisces that are attached, this is going to be an amazing week for you guys. This is going to be the week that you guys fully appreciate each other, that you feel like everything has just come back together, that it's almost like being in the honeymoon phase all over again, no matter how long y'all have been together. So this right here makes me stupid happy for you guys, for you Pisces and you Aries. This makes me, like, I almost want to cry. This makes me so happy. So, I kind of wish I was a Pisces or an Aries that was attached this week, because that's a fabulous fucking love reading. Okay, so if you single Pisces and you single Aries ruin this, no, I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. Single Pisces and single Aries. Here we go. I do think it's very interesting that I'm doing these two together too, by the way. Uh-oh, double card, double card, double card. Okay, I'm not doing 5. There we go. Thank you. Y'all see that one tumble out? You are so welcome. All right, Pisces and Aries. This is for you singles. And you had a card fall out all crooked. All right. So you have endurance. You have destruction upside down. You have power upside down. You have inner peace upside down. And then you have the celestial gatekeeper, whopper jawed. So this is a timing card. The gatekeeper is a timing card. For you Pisces and you Aries that are single, this is not the week for y'all to go running headfirst into some new relationship. Okay? So this is when you guys have been single for a while, and yeah, it's kind of fucking with you. Yeah, you feel like you need somebody there. Yeah, you feel like you don't have a lot of inner peace right now. You're really missing having someone in your life. It's really bothering you. Thank you, sweetheart. You're really missing. However, this timing card over here tells me that this is not the week. But see, it fell out like this. So that tells me that you've already been here and that timing is shifting. So just hold on a little bit longer is all I'm going to say to you Aries and you Pisces that are single. Do not get off of this endurance path that you've been on. Don't settle. Never settle. Okay? I feel like that's what I need to tell you the most of. Don't settle. So you Pisces and you Aries, yes, it sucks to be single. Yes, you're kind of lonely. Yes, you miss having somebody to do shit with. But this is not the time to go charging into a relationship yet. So, yeah. All right. So, for those of you guys that are just joining, every Tuesday night I do free oracle card readings at 8 p.m. Central. Friday night, Pam at Native Dreamwalker on here, and I do a live at 9 p.m. Central, and we talk about 3 topics, and then we answer y'all's questions. So, in the meantime, yes, Pam and I both do personal readings. We do them for, you know, on the side or not on the side. Don't listen to me. I almost said I'm on crack. Don't listen to me. Pam would be proud of me for not saying it, even though I said it. So, yes, we do personal readings. We usually do them on Zoom. I used to do these for personals, but it ended up where I had too many people and I couldn't get to anyone because I don't like doing that. If you pay me, I'll read for you. I donate my time on Tuesdays. So, yeah. Okay, so who am I doing next, Pam? Pam told me who I was doing next. I thought, Leo. All right. Pam's keeping track for me. Everybody needs a Pam. All right, Leos. Man, I was putting my cards back all crooked and everything. Like, I can't even find shit. Well, I'm glad you found me too. All right, so this is for you Leos. Here we go. All right, I'm not doing 5 cards, guys. Come on now. I'm not doing that chunk either. Man, that tells me you Leos have got some shit going on. All right, I will do 2. I'm not going to do 5. Leos, this tells me y'all's brains are everywhere. I have a couple of Leos myself. Both my kids are Leos, and yeah, their brains have kind of been everywhere this week, so I get it. Everybody needs a Pam. I need to make that a shirt too. We will have shirts coming out here pretty soon, guys, but yeah. Everybody needs a Pam. Focus, Chi-Chi. Yeah, I've got Pam sayings, yeah. All right, here we go, Leos. Ooh. All right, here we go. So we have knowledge. We have bride in a cage upside down. We have the seer. We have the holy mountain. We have wrath upside down. We have trickery. Oh, thank you. And then we have the spider upside down. So, you Leos, this is going to be a little bit of a tough love reading. Are you ready? You Leos know that you're smart. You guys know that you have a firm grip on the situation at hand. You know that this week you've got some shit to deal with. You can see it coming. It's been coming for a while. It's like you've just been waiting for the time to pounce, okay? You no longer feel like you have to stay stuck in a cage, stuck in a box, whatever. You're fully ready to move past this situation, stomp it in the dirt, and get to the top of the mountain. You know exactly what has to happen. You know all of the steps that have to be taken. The problem is that wrath card being upside down tells me that you guys are going to have to forego the normal in your face, let me push you around, I'm going to scream till I get what I want. And I don't mean that bad, because I have 2 Leos and they do this too. But you guys are going to have to really, really use some of your knowledge and your brain and that trickery and get around this. Because if you don't, it's going to cause some major problems. You're going to pull that wrath out and that spider's going to bite you in the ass. If you use your smarts and you use a little bit of trickery, you're going to be able to sweep that spider right out the door. Okay, so I'm not sure why my phone isn't charging, but that's okay. There we go. Now I got it fixed. May or may not have been on my phone most of the day. Imagine that. No one would ever think that, right? Okay, Leos. This is for you Leos that are attached. So just remember, Leos, do not play Let's Burn the World Down this week. Use your knowledge, use your brains, and watch them destroy themselves. Let's just say that. All right, you attached Leos. Woo! Inspiration and wonders upside down. So, you attach Leos. You have a very interesting situation at home with your significant other. Well, thank you from Oklahoma. I appreciate that you Northern Californians love my content. All right, so you Leos, you've been really inspired to switch things up in your relationship lately. And yeah, some of it's been awesome and some of it has kind of fallen flat. However, this week, you're going to be really tempted to do some weird shit. Hey, let's go do this. Hey, let's do that. Hey, let's try this. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, that Wonders card being upside down right there tells me this is not the week for that. I think that you've probably been overwhelming your partner a little bit lately with all of these, let's do this, let's do this. They've been on board up to now, but this is not the time to push them to continue to do weird shit. So, for you Leos, if you feel the need to go do weird shit, call up a friend, sister, brother, family, whatever. Don't force your significant other to do it if they don't want to. Because I think you've been overwhelming them lately. And they're going to start doing a little bit of pushback and you don't really want that to happen. Okay? All right. So you single Leos. Whoa. Okay. Right off the bat. There we go. I didn't even have to shuffle. You little headstrong peoples, you. I love that. It had the card flip off right off the bat, and then I couldn't get the other ones to draw. All right. You single Leos, here we go. You have envy, community, upside down, and potential, right side up. So here's the thing for you single Leos. You guys lately have had a tremendous amount of envy for your friends that have happy relationships. You're tired of seeing it. You want that. That's what you need, blah, blah, blah. You want their relationship. So you haven't been hanging around these people. You've been kind of backing off a little bit because you realize that every time you get around them, you get jealous and you can't help it. So the thing is, in backing off of hanging out with some of your friends that are attached and like in your face, lovey-dovey, kissy, y'all are constantly telling them to go get a room, etc. You actually have an amazing amount of potential to come across the one that needs to be in your life this week. So go out, do things out of the norm. Don't do things with your attached friends. Go by yourself if you need to, okay? Have fun. Play on the dating apps. Whatever it is that you like to do. You have an amazing amount of love potential here this week. So stop being so jealous of your friends because you don't need their relationship. You need your relationship, my Leo friends, okay? So get out, do some shit and some stuff and some fun things. All right, my Cancers, you ready? If you guys do not follow Pam at Native Dream Walker on there, then you need to do so right now. Just saying, while I'm shuffling right now. So Pam is keeping track of what signs I've done and what I haven't and letting me know what I need to do next because I did not grab my paper to write down anything. So, and come on now, Cancers. Oh, y'all's emotions all over the place. Fuck. Okay. I don't know if y'all saw that. That was funny. I went to pull one card and one went, woo! So, I feel like you Cancers have had an emotional week, so I'm not going to use my asshole cards. Okay. I just had a whole bunch fly out. Rest, all whopper jawed is on the top. That's too many cards, Cancers. Y'all have had too hard of a week. All right, Cancers, here we go. Oh, y'all just have some crazy emotions going on. Okay. All right, Cancers, you ready? So, you have temptation. You have secrecy. You have calling the storm. You have many paths upside down. You have the serpent, kind of whopper-jawed a little bit. You have blessed sight upside down. And then you have divine light. Okay, so you Cancers. Whew. You guys have some things going on here. There's a situation around you that there's a lot of secrecy in, both on your part and the other people's parts. There's also a lot of temptation there. And by this temptation, this is not just to do something or whatever. This temptation is to be an ass. You have this calling the storm card here, which tells me that you guys have been acting out of a place that is... It's almost like revenge with no original thing. Does that make sense? Like there was no thing that led to needing revenge, but you're acting like you're needing revenge on this person or this situation. So you've been doing a lot of things behind the scenes. There's a lot of secrecy, and you feel like this person is holding secrets from you as well. You feel like this is the only path to go down this week, and you are not about to change it. The problem is, in trudging down this path and really acting out in revenge and acting out with all these things, you have completely been ignoring your sight, your gut, your mind, everything. All of these things are screaming at you to kind of back up just a little bit and say, okay, maybe I need to look at this in a better light. Seeing that divine light card over there, oh, I'm just shaking the table everywhere. Seeing that divine light card over there tells me that there is a lot you're not seeing. So you really need to take a step back this week from this situation and look at everything with a fresh mind. Okay? If you can, step away from it for a day or two and really, I mean, really, don't look at it on social media. Don't talk to this person. Don't go into work. I mean, I'm not saying don't go into work, but you know what I'm saying. Keep away from this person in this situation as much as you can for at least a day, half a day, whatever it is. Because what it is that they're pricking up in you, this need for revenge, is clouding your better judgment. If you look at things more objectively, you're going to see that divine light shining a whole new way of looking at things. And I think you're going to see where both of you, not just you, but them as well, have been in the wrong. And things need to be said that are not, let's burn the whole world down. Okay? So you Cancers, this is more the time to kind of creep into your shell a little bit and be protective instead of acting out of emotion and acting out of revenge mode. So you're missing the bigger picture here, Cancers. Okay? So that's what I'm going to say. Make sure that you back up and don't let the bigger picture get out of hand, because in losing the bigger picture, you're going to lose some things that are important to you. All right, Cancers. This is for you Cancers that are attached. So these are not tarot. These are actually oracle cards. So every deck that I have here is for something different. For example, these are my Dark Goddess cards. They kind of give me a pinpoint, an anchor is what I call them, of what the week is going to be. These are my shadow cards. Tells me the bad aspects, things that need to be worked on. So I am doing, this is my normal Tuesday night live at 8 p.m. And this is just for each sign. I don't do any individuals anymore because I wasn't able to get to everybody. I do these for free. You guys don't have to pay to have your sign read. You don't have to pay. I mean, I'm not going to say no if you want to, like, you know, gift or whatever, but you don't have to. That's not why I'm here. It's not why I do this. So if you guys missed your sign, my live replay is on, and I will have this up on YouTube tomorrow under the blue Bodhi right up there, and also under the Trillium Spiritual Center. So you guys can have your stuff for the week. So, all right, here we go. Who am I doing? Cancers, it's interesting that I pulled a shadow work card for you guys for a love reading. Means there's some stuff there. All right. So this is for you Cancers that are attached. So you have coercion upside down. You have gilded regret. And then you have the middle world upside down. So this tells me, Cancers, here's why you guys had the shadow work card pop up. You guys are beating yourself up about something in your relationship. The coercion card upside down, it tells me that there was something you guys really wanted your significant other to do, that you were trying to get them to do. Maybe they even did it. But now you realize it caused a weird vibe in your relationship, and you're really regretting it. The problem is, all you would really have to do is apologize, or just say, hey, I didn't mean to push you to do that. I'm really, you know what I mean? Don't just come out being an ass about it. Does that make sense? Because right now you've just been letting it fester in the back. And in festering in the back, this regret is eating you up. So it's pulling you guys off of the path that you're supposed to be on. Seeing that middle world card upside down tells me that it's really causing a unique undertone in y'all's relationship that you guys haven't had before. And by unique, I don't mean that it's good or that it's bad. It's shifted something in y'all's relationship. So you guys need to step back a little bit. Talk to your significant other. Just, you know, tell them, hey, I'm sorry that I pushed you to do this. That wasn't right of me. Or however you want to word it, whatever. But this regret is going to continue to eat you guys up. So deal with it. Okay? All right. You Cancers that are single. And we're going to do the same thing with the shadow work card. So, yeah. think I used these, but that's okay. All right, listen here, you single Cancers. This is way too many cards. They're flopping out. How many signs we got left, Pam? All right, single Cancers. Well, you single Cancers, before I even pull these over or show you what these are, I'm proud of you. I feel like you need to hear that. I'm proud of you. You have trickery upside down. You have fragmentation upside down. And you have the arrow. These right here tell me that you single Cancers have really been doing some work on yourself. In doing some work on yourself, you've really paid attention to the things that you've been glossing over, to areas of yourself that you allowed to just get fragmented because it was easier to deal with all the fragments than putting them back together. And that this shadow work has brought you to a place where you know exactly what you don't want. And I say it that way for a reason. This arrow here being the straight shot, being knowing exactly what you want on your path, tells me that in looking back at why other relationships have failed, you've seen the flags that you covered up. You've seen the red flags that you were like, if I squint, I think they're green. You know what I mean? Like, you guys really have been paying attention to what failed in the past. So the great thing is you now know what you don't want. So those are like, oh, okay, let me go down this dating app. Oh, you've got all these 3. Nope. So you're just going ahead and pushing those people to the side. You've got your boundaries, you know where they are, and you're setting them. Now, I did not say you know exactly what you do want, because really, does any of us know exactly what we want? Because chances are, if you know exactly what you want and you get it, it's not always what you needed. So I'm proud of you, Cancers, that you now are to the point where you know what you don't want. You know what boundaries you need to set, and you're sticking to them. So, all right, my Libra friends, you ready? Woo, right off the bat. Okay, and we're going to leave it whopper jawed. Thank you, Pam. My nose is itchy. Somebody talk about me. All right, Libras. Let's use these again. I haven't used them in a minute. So, like I said, if y'all don't follow Pam at Native Dreamwalker on there, you need to do so. Wow. Okay. Y'all need to do so. Okay, Libras. We get jumpy cards. Ooh. Ready? All right. You have obsession upside down. You have I won't cry for you. You have the council upside down. Check out how cool this card is. You have Fortune's Wheel, luck and timing. You have the net caster. And then you have the broom. So, you Libras. You guys have really, really been putting in some legwork and putting in some preparation on some things in your life. This is now the week where you kind of step back and go, oh, okay, I've seen all my plans. I've put in the legwork. And let me address that comment real quick. I really appreciate that you pop on my live to make a comment. Here's the thing about it. I've been an ordained minister for a long time. I do a lot of spiritual work with multiple religions. Just because my religion and my practice is different than yours does not mean that it's abomination in the eyes of any type of Lord or God. And technically, if you really look in the Bible, the Lord that you're speaking of mentions 55 other gods throughout the Bible, most of them in Exodus. Exodus 12 has a lot of wonderful talk about other gods in Egypt and so on. And hey, I don't come on y'all's lives and talk about how you're an abomination in the eyes of Odin or Zeus. Just saying. Anyway. So, you Libras. You guys have had your plans laid in place. And you've done all the legwork. You've cut some people out of your life. You've cut some situations out of your life. You guys are with the single Cancers with the boundaries, except you're doing it hardcore in a lot of ways. So you're to the point now when someone tests those boundaries, you immediately go, bink, and they're gone. And you do not feel sorry for them. So you've laid a lot of the groundwork. You've quit asking for advice. You've quit asking for, which way should I go? What should I do? How should I do this? You've set those boundaries and bam. Now is the time for those things to come to fruition. Seeing that fortune's wheel and the preparations come to fruition tells me that you've been biding your time for a reason, and this is the week to do it. So, having that broom also tells me that there's some things in your life that you're sweeping away, that you're getting rid of, you're letting go, etc. So for you Libras, and those of you guys that have Libras in your life and so on, they're really going to be hardcore putting their plans into place this week. They're setting, it's like they have all the puzzle pieces in place and they're putting the last two pieces in this week. So this is going to be the week when the Libras really rocket forward, when they really have a lot on their plate, but it's like they're handling it like bam, 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 bam. So for you guys that have Libras in your life, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun in a different way than watching the Scorpios is going to be fun. Let's just say that. Hell, if you have a Libra and a Scorpio together, man, this is might be a really interesting week to grab some popcorn and watch that. Okay, so this is for you Libras who are attached. So you Libras are going to have a good week. All right, my attached Libra friends. You have Hecate or Hecat. You have protection. But here's what's funny. I can't make this shit up. Protection. Seriously, I can't make that up. Protection. Protection upside down. So now I got to draw another card because I need some clarification on that. All right then. The silver box upside down. All righty. So, Pam already blocked him. So, yeah. Okay, so you attached Libras. It's going to be an interesting week for y'all. Where I said, you know, in the outside world, in personal, whatever, you guys have had some stuff that you've been laying some plans into motion and you're acting on them. This is not the week to do that with your significant other. If you are a Libra and you're planning to do something major for, against, whatever your significant other, this is not the week for it. Because right now you feel like you're super protected and you've got everything in your court, whether this is good or bad, okay? The problem is that silver box and that protection upside down tells me there is a massive thing that you've missed. You have missed something very, very big. So, like I said, whether this is something good or bad you're planning to do to or for your significant other this week, Libras, no. This is not the week. Back up. Because you're missing something. You're missing something. You're missing something. And it's a vital something. It's a small something, but it's a vital piece. So this is like you just set up this whole puzzle on a piece of paper and the paper is breaking. You put that last piece on there, that paper is going to break. This is not the week to do anything big, Libras. Those of you that are attached, good or bad, okay? So, sit on it for a little bit, Libras. Don't act on it. Good or bad, okay? This is not the week. Especially if y'all have some Scorpios in your life. Holy shit. All right. This is for you single Libras. Yeah, if you have a Scorpio in your life, this is not the week to do that. Because if you miss their reading, oh, man, they're in the turn 'em and burn 'em. They're in that, like, let's just kill it with fire week, okay? So, all right. So, you single Libras, you have guilt and you have stillness. So, you single Libras, y'all have been single for so long that you're beating the shit out of yourself because you feel like, all of the things that have kept you single are never going to change. Like, you feel guilty about everything this week. You Libras are beating the shit out of yourself, and it's getting to the point where you know that you've been stagnant in dating and so on, but you're being so hard on yourself that it's like, in being hard on yourself, you're making it to where nobody wants to date you because you're so hard on yourself. Does that make sense? Like, the minute you talk to somebody, you go on a date, whatever, they feel that from you and they're like, oh God. Like, it's almost like they know that there's so much drama that they just can't. Okay? So, for you Libras that are single, y'all need to be nicer to yourself. Let go of that guilt. Okay? Not every single thing that you did in a relationship that ruined a relationship or any relationship that ended for you was your fault. Not all of it, okay? There's no physical, spiritual way all of it could be yours, okay? However, in beating yourself up, you're causing more problems for yourself than really need to be there. Let go of some of it, guys. Quit beating yourself up. Okay, Libra friends? Just saying. Y'all being way too hard on yourself. Stop it. Okay. Virgos. What's funny is my Virgo friend just walked out the door before they could hear the reading. So I'm going to tease them later. I'm going to be like, ha ha ha, you missed it. All right. Virgos. So nothing till next week. That's right. All right, Virgos. Feel like y'all can handle my asshole cards. Y'all had a good reading last week. How'd your week go? Whoa, 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 whoa. I am not doing that many. No, no, no. All right. All right, Virgs. Ooh. Was that 9? That was 9, right? Who's counting my yawns? I yawned a whole bunch at the beginning, and then that was the last one. All right. So, Virgos, here we go. You have Trust upside down. You have Black Flower Fragrance. You have the Moon. You have Freedom. You have Observation. And then you have the Unicorn upside down. So you Virgos, y'all had a great week last week. Y'all had a great reading. This week, however, you've got a little bit, so there's a little bit of that last week here, a little bit of residual, but there's some other things that are not so great. And having that really great week last week, it illuminated some things in your life that have to change. Some of this is with people. In fact, I feel like the majority of this is with people, with cutting some people out of your life, with, just walking away, etc. But you've also seen where you've been your own downfall in some aspects. That Black Flower Fragrance and the Moon there tell me that you've been caught in cycles where you've been holding your own self back. Having that amazing week last week really, really opened your eyes to the things you've been doing and that you've been letting other people do that are holding you back. So that freedom tells me that this is the week you're going to let those things go. The things you've been holding on to, the way you've been thinking about things, etc. You're finally going to go, you know what? This shit is holding me back and I've got to deal with it. I've got to get past it. I've got to let it go. So this is going to be a week where the Virgos in y'all's lives and the Virgos in general are going to be very, very observant. They may be uncharacteristically quiet. I had a word thing there. They may be, it's almost like they're going to withdraw. It's nothing personal. It's just that they see where there's a lot of things going on that they need to change. There's some boundaries that need to be set. There's some people that need to be cut out of their lives, etc. Because they're seeing where they've lost some magic Because last week was so amazing. It showed them where the magic should be. And now they're seeing where they've lost it. Okay. So, and I don't mean they've lost it. I mean, they're seeing where it was lacking. So you Virgos, this is the week to sit back and pay attention and to really process through some things and let some things go. Okay. Aw, you are so welcome. And I'm glad you guys found me too. All right. So you Virgos that are attached. Wow. Okay then. Oh, thank you for the birdies. That's one of my favorite ones. I love the little origami cranes. All right, Virgos. This is you Virgos that are attached. You have abuse upside down, which thank God nobody wants to see the abuse card. And then you have adventures upside down. Okay, so you Virgos that are attached. In your normal reading, I said this is the time for you to sit back and be observant. It's that way in your love life too. So for those of you guys that have Virgos in your life as a significant other, etc., they're going to pull back and be very observant this week on everything, you included. It's nothing personal. They're just taking assessments of themselves. What I'm going to say is, though, you Virgos especially, don't beat yourself up. Don't be so hard on yourself, okay? So if there's some things that you've been doing in your life and you're not sure, you know, like relationship-wise, if you've been causing problems or whatever, this is the time to talk about it, kind of. Towards the end of the week is the time to really talk about it. Be very observant this week, especially with your relationship. Pay attention to the things you feel, to the signs you're picking up, to your gut, etc. Talk to the other person towards the end of this next week. But I am going to tell you, Virgos, trust your guts. And if you feel like this is not the week to talk to your significant other, don't talk to them. Don't talk to them about whatever it is that you've picked up, okay? Because for some of you, for some of the readings, it's like, let's burn everything down. For others, it's not. So, yeah, I would just make sure that you're totally trusting your gut this week for you Virgos that are attached. Single Virgos, here we go. All right, guys. Really? That was me setting the cards down, man. My son's dog tends to bark at everything. And me setting the cards down, apparently, I don't know what he thought that was. All right. This is for you single Virgos. Oh, all right then. You have prosperity. You have standstill. And you have community. So you single Virgos, this is going to be a good week for you when it comes to love. Not only is this the time to... This is the time to get out of your comfort zone. This is also the time to play the field a little bit. Okay? So the prosperity here at the beginning tells me that it's going to be a good, powerful week for you guys love-wise. It's going to be the time when you kind of plant your feet a bit on some boundaries, on some places you've been going, not going, etc. It's also going to be a time when you have an overabundance of friends that want to hang out, help you, etc. So enjoy it. Absolutely enjoy this week, my single Virgo friends. You may not find the love of your life, but you may find someone that you're happy to hang out with for a little while. You may find someone that maybe every night this week you go to dinner with someone new. Maybe you don't go to dinner at all. Enjoy this week. You're full of all kinds of power, of romantic power this week, Virgos. Use it wisely, okay? That's for you single Virgos. All right, my Gemini friends. Are you ready? Usually the one that goes last is the one that ends up being one of the craziest. So, are we all ready? Let's say that. Are we all ready? Here we go, Geminis. Couple shadow work cards. I always love it when I'm like, are you ready? And people are like, yeah! Bring on the pain. All right, my Gemini friends, are we ready? Oh God, this is literally the first card. Just saying what I'm saying. Shit. Oh man, somebody put the Geminis and the Virgo in a room and let them burn the world down. Here we go. So we have wrath. We have forgetting oneself. We have anger and change upside down. We have fire. We have connectivity upside down. We have limitless possibilities upside down. We have the gargoyle upside down. Okay, so Geminis, babes. You guys are with the Virgos this week. I don't know who gave all y'all flamethrowers and showed you how to use them and gave you the fuel and then gave you somebody to use them on, but fucking shit. I actually feel more sorry for people that have pissed off a Gemini this week than those that have pissed off a Scorpio. There's been some people in your life, Geminis, that have pushed you to the brink. They've pushed you too far. They've pushed you to the point that you're so mad and you're so ready to burn everything down. You're forgetting yourself. Like, you don't even give a shit if you fuck anything up for yourself. You're just like, you know what? Fuck that motherfucker. You want to push me this far? Here's what you get. Yeah. This is not even coming from a place of just anger. This is coming from a pure place of wrath. Wrath. So this person in this situation is about to get it. That fire card tells me there's a lot of passion behind this. There's a lot of motivation behind this. They absolutely deserve the shit they're fixing to get from you. So the problem is, Geminis, it is going to make you feel completely disconnected, and it's going to make you feel like you only have a one-track mind, because this right here, this situation has been eating and eating and eating at you. The gargoyle upside down is the one that worries me. You need to make sure that you have your protections in place, physical and spiritual. Wear your bra rocks, put stones in your pockets, wear all your jewelry, do sigils on yourself, whatever it is you need to do. But also, make sure when some of this wrath is coming out, you have witnesses, you have it in text, you have it on camera, something. Protect yourself physically. Because even though I'm not talking about like physically fighting or whatever, and some of you it will be, but some of this I feel like is in the workplace. And this is going to be a thing where you need to have a very measured wrath response. Because if you don't, it's going to cause some problems. Yeah, you're going to get your desired result. But it's going to cause some problems, okay? So you Geminis, don't completely forget yourself. Don't forget all of these other things, all right? So for those of you asking where this will be posted, I'm going to start putting these on my YouTube channel. So that is the Blue Bodie. All of my social media is the Blue Bodie, so you guys can't miss it. Okay, so Geminis that are attached, here we go. Whoa, 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 that's too many, guys. That's too many. That will work, though. I love when they just go. Makes me happy. So, all right. Okay, 2 it is. All right, this is for you attached Geminis. Aw. Even though out in the real world, y'all are going to be like, fuck all of this and burn it down. You have transformation upside down. You have focus upside down. But you have inner peace. I love this card, by the way. So you attached Geminis, your significant other is going to be your saving grace this week. They're going to be the one that keeps you sane, that keeps you grounded, that keeps you happy. Seeing that transformation upside down tells me that this is exactly the person you need to be with right now. This is exactly where you need to go for your safe space. This person is your safe space this week. That focus being upside down tells me you're going to be a little off kilter and you're going to have some things that you need to come home and deal with. But seeing that inner peace card right there makes me extremely happy for you attached Geminis. It tells me that when all of this stuff goes down and you're burning everything to the ground at work or wherever, when you go home, this person is your happy place. They're your inner peace. They're the ones that really help you get back to yourself. I have one piece of hair sticking up and I can see it and it's driving me nuts. So you Geminis that are attached, let your person help you unwind. Let them help you get back to yourself. Let them help you get that inner peace, okay? All right, so you single Geminis. Are we ready? I had one pop out, and then it tried to go back in there. I said, no, 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 I saw you. I saw you. All right. I just need one. There we go. All right, single Geminis. Oof. Single Geminis, this is not the week to be dating. Period. You have the health card upside down. And then you have the protection card upside down. Single Geminis, I have this feeling that there's someone in particular y'all have been talking to, kind of running back and forth through your mind. You know there's red flags there. You know that this is not the person you need to be dating, but you're talking to these people anyway. Man, guys, you are playing with some fire, and it's not a good fire. So those of you single Geminis, you need to put the dating apps down. You need to not be going out. You need to not be doing anything dating-wise this week, Geminis. You hear me? You hear me? Telling you again, single Geminis. No, no, no. No, no, no. On the dating this week. No. Don't go out to dinner. Don't do anything. I get it. I get it. They're really cute. Okay? They're really saying the right things. Those red flags aren't as big as the other guy's red flags, the other girl's red flags. But man, Geminis, this is not the week to be dating. Seeing that health upside down and that protection upside down, that tells me that the people that are trying to get you to go out or that are trying to get you to do some things or whatever, no, this is not the week for long-term relationships, long-term attachments, etc. The people that are coming into your life this week are turn them and burn them type. So if y'all want to go and have some fun, it's kind of what this week is. If you guys are wanting something serious, a long-term relationship, or you're actually, you're going to get some Ajax, can't wash off. If you guys are actually wanting to look for something meaningful, this is not it. Okay? This is not the week. There's a reason your gut's going, I don't know, but you're trying to do it anyway. Trust your fucking gut, single Geminis, okay? I'm not kidding. Let me just tell you again. No. Okay? No. Okay? In case you needed to see it, because I know some of you Geminis are hard-headed. So, that is all of the signs for the week. That's all of them. And that ended on a pretty fantabulous note there. Thanks, Pam. I appreciate that. So, yeah. You guys, I enjoy seeing you guys on Tuesday. We enjoy seeing you on Friday. So, if you guys don't catch Pam and on Friday, Pam is at Native Dreamwalker. She's my moderator here and hanging out and helping. Go follow her right now. Go follow her. Go follow her. Go follow her. So, we will be back at 9 p.m. Central on Friday night right here on the TikTok. And I will post this on my YouTube so you guys can see it. So, yeah. Follow me on there. Follow me on all social media. The Blue Bodie. Got my face on it. Can't miss me. Anyway. So for those of you guys that were curious, on Friday, Pam and I do a live for at least 2 hours. We talk about 3, sometimes 2, sometimes 5 different topics the first hour. And then the second hour, we literally just answer questions about all topics spiritual. So, yeah, we will see you guys Friday. Have an amazing, amazing week.